Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Average Asian Boys. My name is John,
Hey, my name is Ray.
and it's been 1 week since fun employment for me,
fun
and
employment. How's that going on?
Still doing good. Still holding strong.
Still
you know?
surviving?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
even
right.
During the pandemic and everything, things are tough. Not really going out much, but
Yeah, I can't really go do much things outside. I mean, but that's probably good because I shouldn't be going out and spending money on frivolous activities anyways.
that's true. That is fair.
So, it's a blessing in disguise, perhaps.
Blessing in disguise. Yeah. Normally, I mean, I would encourage you to just go, fly to Mexico or Hawaii. I know how much you love Mexico, so I thought this would be a good time.
Did I say how much I love Mexico?
I thought you always loved.
I went once and I'm pretty sure I said it was meh.
I don't know.
Because for me, like when I went to Mexico, right, I went to a resort in Cancun.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, like the resort experience is fine, but it's not for me at my current stage of life. Right now,
I just thought, I don't know. I thought you just loved everything Mexican. That's like that's what I thought. Like you own like so many memorabilia from
I have
country.
I have a sombrero.
Okay, yeah, you have a sombrero. You enjoy. You recently posted a video of you singing Spanish music.
That's not. It wasn't from Mexican. That wasn't a Mexican song.
One of your favorite restaurants near your old house was this taco place called Mexicali. I just assumed. I'm sorry. I guess I just assumed that you really did enjoy Mexico and you love Mexico.
I mean, I like me some Latino culture, but in terms of Mexico specifically,
Stand corrected. My gosh.
Yeah, still to be determined.
Yeah, of course. But I just thought
that's funny that you thought I was so into like Mexican culture.
Yeah, I just thought you were because you had so many things. You're into one of your favorite Steam games was Guacamelee, so I don't.
Oh yeah,
like,
that's a great game.
I just
it's a coincidence. It's a coincidence. I assure you.
Okay. It's just like all aspects.
That was a very Mexican game. I agree.
Food, music, gaming, just all aspects of your life seemed very heavily related to Mexican culture.
Yeah, maybe I should start dating Mexicans.
Well,
instead.
I mean, I thought you already have. I just didn't know. Like I thought.
We are getting.
I'm sorry.
We are getting so sidetracked right now.
I assume different. I guess I stand corrected. Gosh, but that's what I thought. So.
Yeah, but no. Besides my fantasy trip to Mexico, I've been just trying to stay active while it's nice outside, which doesn't happen very much in Vancouver. I think it rained for like 4 days in a row. And then today the sun finally came out, so I went for a bike ride, and it was pretty fun, except I had the smart idea to go biking in an industrial sector by the Fraser River. So I was breathing in all sorts of questionable fumes all afternoon.
That's fair.
Who knows? I might have brain damage.
Okay, I know that you are an avid biker. You like to go different types of places all around, crossing the bridge. For me, I was more like a community biker. I kind of just maybe once around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I would never cross bridges, never even bike out in traffic, which is very un-Vancouverite of me because apparently Vancouver is all about bike riding. But I don't know. I just kind of like to bike around the park, a little once over, a little stroll.
Nice, relaxing stroll. Do you even own a bike?
Around Stanley Park? I think I do, but I think it's somewhere.
I mean, the fact that you think you own a bike.
Pretty sure I do.
And you think is somewhere.
It's somewhere in downtown in a storage locker somewhere.
Okay, so you basically haven't touched a bike in a million years is what you're saying.
Nope, I haven't touched anything in a million years, John.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I still remember that time you bought like an exercise bike as well.
Yeah, I gave that away. I gave it away, but because I gave it away because I feel that it would be.
It went to someone who is going to use it more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I can get what I'm most, as long as somebody's able to find use out of it, which is why I don't feel as bad getting bundles of Steam games or buying Steam games when it's on sale, because I lent my library out to a bunch of different people. And if they're playing it and they're having fun, hey, that library's worth it.
You know what? That's fair.
Thank
I get
you.
it.
Yeah,
I get it.
But
Yeah.
one day I'll play those games.
No, you're not. Let's get real.
One day.
Let's get real. You're not playing this.
Recently, I've been indulging in Final Fantasy 14, the massive
Oh yeah, just like a
online
game that's never gonna finish.
It's never gonna
playing.
end, and it's.
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to play all the other
Why?
800 games in your Steam library.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't I didn't think that one through. It's like I have all these games. It's more than 800 Steam games, by the way. I think I'm well over 1,000 now, and it's funny because I have all these games, and yet the game that's getting most of my attention is an online game that I have to pay separately for and has virtually no end. So sometimes you just do things that don't make sense.
Well, isn't that what life's all about?
Yeah.
Doing things that don't make sense.
Yep, that's the story of my life.
Yeah.
Really. A lot of things.
And speaking of doing things that don't make sense,
okay.
I also recently hopped aboard the GameStonk Casino rocket ship.
Yeah,
and
that one didn't make sense.
I did not.
It wasn't a rocket ship.
I did not make it to the moon.
It was not really.
I crashed and burned.
It was, you were gutting onto a rocket ship when it was nosediving back down to Earth.
Yeah.
I think that's.
Yeah, my bad. That was a risky bet, and I doubled down, and it did not pay off.
No, I think it was a little too late. Just a little.
I mean, I do not have a gambling problem. That is all I have to say.
No, obviously not.
That's all I have to say to
I
that.
didn't even try to touch it. I didn't want to touch that at all because it seemed like it's pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy. It was insane.
What about AMC? You don't want to invest a little in AMC?
No, I did not.
You're done?
I did not. No, I never touched AMC. I'm good on that.
Okay.
Yeah, many years ago I invested in a Canadian movie theater chain, and
really,
it's called Cineplex.
Oh, and it became the premier theaters in all of Canada.
Yeah, it's worth jack shit right now.
Yeah, obviously.
So I told myself that after that experience, I would never invest in movie theaters again, and that included AMC. You didn't
sell before the pandemic hit?
Cineplex?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Just like months before. Like, holy shit. I could have lost a fortune.
Yeah.
I almost lost a fortune. Holy shit, man.
Okay, then that's good. Then you got back did you get it at a gain or?
I don't remember. I think it was still a loss. But
okay.
it was like,
unfortunate.
it was like acceptable loss. Whereas if it had gone to a pandemic, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
I don't even want to think about it.
Your studio 1-bedroom apartment would have went down to a shoebox.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I could have afforded was a shoebox.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, glad that we're in better times now.
Yeah, glad we have enough space, to do this podcast.
That's
right, because a shoebox would not have been doable.
No, we would have
for a podcast for quality.
Had to do it in my place, the mess of the place that it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
We'd have to just sift through,
wait through the piles of stuff that you got.
It's actually not that bad, everybody. Just for the record, it's actually not that bad. But at the moment, the current state that it is at the moment right now, it's pretty bad. But normally it's good. Normally, if there's some things I need to find in my place, I'll be able to find it.
Yeah, it's like organized chaos.
It's organized chaos.
Yeah.
Again, that is also a tagline to my life. It's organized chaos.
Yeah, I mean, I think a few episodes ago you mentioned that in a year or two, I'm going to have more clutter and all that more stuff going on. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
we'll see what happens in a year. Stay tuned.
Luigi doll that I see right here.
First of all, it's not a doll.
It's not a doll. I have the exact same one.
It's a figurine.
It's a figure.
Okay, big.
Yes.
Should we bring Luigi on board?
Sure, we should. Because I have the exact same one.
Yeah, Larry. Oh, look at that. He looks like he fits in right here.
And you already have like a fidget spinner right here. For those who want some ASMR right now. That's me spinning a fidget spinner. And this it's slowed down. There you go. Quality radio.
Oh my god.
And see, that's already clutter, John. Do you see this? This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning.
All right, again.
Next time it's going to be
I will throw this in the garbage to prove a point right now.
Next time it's going to be an even bigger Luigi figurine.
Oh yeah, just get a Luigi statue.
Yeah, just a Luigi
That's
statue.
the next upgrade.
That's actually pretty cool. I wouldn't mind if you have a gigantic Luigi statue there. That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know. I feel like I get some questionable looks.
I think you'd get some. It's a good conversation starter, and that's really all you want when you invite guests over. conversation starters.
Yeah, and that's why I've got all these metal posters that have already cost me a small fortune.
A
small fortune imported from Poland.
Yeah, that's right. So speaking of questionable decisions, today I'd like to talk about our diets.
Okay, that's not a questionable decision. That's a questionable lifestyle.
Yeah, the questionable lifestyle, well, questionable decisions to, indulging ourselves in the wonderful world of processed foods. I mean,
good stuff.
It is good, right?
McDonald's,
McD's,
chicken nuggets,
McD's chicken McNuggets, always fantastic. Can you tell me a little bit about your diet, John? What it used to be before, what it is now, and how you want to change it in the future?
Wow, those are some deep questions.
Yeah, of course.
There. No, but I mean, like in my university days, right? I basically pretty much ate everything I wanted because I had young man metabolism.
It's the freshman 15 is what they call it.
Well, I never got it, like the freshman 15.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I was like scrawny. I was a scrawny kid.
Okay, well,
in university.
I obviously went way over that, but yeah, continue.
Yeah, so I remember like I went to all the fast food places for lunch, like A&W and McDonald's. And yeah, I never cared about what I ate when I was in university. I just like whatever I want,
I think
burgers, fries.
I think that's
beer.
the great part of being youthful. It shouldn't affect you too much if you're eating a bunch of different things.
Oh yeah, pizza too.
Yeah.
Questionable pizzas.
Yeah, we've had some pretty questionable pizzas back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. And then when I turned about 26, I started working at a real office job. And so I was basically sitting on my ass all day looking at a computer. And that is when I gained a ton of weight, actually. Like, I remember one day I sat down and my belt broke. Like, just... And then that's when I was like, uh-oh. I think I have a problem.
I don't think it was that bad, dude. When I knew you when you were 26. I don't think it was that bad.
I mean, like I don't know if
that's a faulty belt.
I don't know if the change was like to me it felt like the change was really sudden. I don't know if it was gradual, but
it might have been a faulty belt or it might have been some wear and tear on that belt because I really doubt that the that it's suddenly breaking into pieces meant that you were really, really getting obese, John. So
I mean, I'm not obese by any definition, but just overweight.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, so that was like I would say that was the time when I started realizing that I am a little overweight, and I should try to make some lifestyle changes to make that go down, the weight go down a little. Haven't been very successful so far. I mean, I've been trying for like the last 5 years, and I don't think my weight has changed one bit.
Yeah. Really?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I only started really weighing myself regularly about a year ago. So, and there could be other factors as well, like because I also started working out more. So I've got the gains. I don't know how much of that factors into it though.
Okay.
But basically the short version is I've been trying to lose weight for 5 years and I haven't gone anywhere.
Okay.
And I'm trying to lose, I think 30 pounds. I'm 180 pounds right now. I'm trying to hit 150.
Have you tried different strategies or what are you trying to do
I guess the thing is I can't even say that I've tried because I haven't even been trying that hard.
Yeah.
I guess.
Because for the record, just about 20 minutes ago, before we started this podcast, John and I were indulging in one of the greasiest of Chinese food. The food court, you order 2 or 3 items plus rice, and then you
can't go wrong with greasy Chinese food.
Yeah, it's cheap and it's so yummy. Yeah. It's amazing. But I don't think
also I'm having a beer right now.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think these habits are...
Okay. Look. In terms of diet, it's been a very, very slow process. Okay, I started being more active for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, you did the biking thing, right?
Yeah, and then lifting weights and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about that today.
Okay.
We're talking about our shitty diets.
Yes, that's right.
So for me, that's been like a very, very slow habit changing process, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been slowly cutting things out of my life. A big one is chips, actually. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen me destroy a bag of chips, but it's one of my greatest skills in life.
It's a lot of people's greatest skills too.
Yeah, but like my skills, like I think my skills are like above average.
Average in terms of chip destroying.
Yeah.
What's your favorite flavor? What brand?
Barbecue?
Barbecue. Lay's.
Basic. I like Pringles.
Pringles barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's a little smoky.
Yeah,
a little salty.
they make me work for it, with the cans and everything.
Oh yeah, that's true. Or you can just dump it out.
You could do that,
but it's not as
it might create a mess
elegant.
And everything.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Barbecue, all dressed. The occasional salt and vinegar if I'm feeling, a little frisky.
Ooh, frisky.
Mm-hmm.
That's a frisky choice. Ketchup?
No.
No? Really?
Terrible flavor.
You don't... Oh, right. I forgot because you don't even like ketchup. You don't even put ketchup on your hot dogs.
Yeah. What makes you think I would like ketchup flavored chips?
I just thought ketchup is such a Canadian thing. It's local. It's kind of feel proud.
Yeah.
And it's nice. It's nice and salty. No? That's not a thing?
No, not for me. Not for me.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. What about you? What's your favorite flavor of chips?
All dressed. I do like the Ruffles all dressed.
Those are good.
It's always very nice.
Those are really good.
The Lay's barbecue.
Yeah.
Specifically that one. Mainly because it's kind of sweet.
Man, you know what's a missed opportunity? We should have prepared like a top 5 list of chip flavors before like this podcast started.
Really?
And then like compared them.
When we're talking about our shitty diets.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about, whoa, what's your favorite chip flavor? Just really enabling us.
I mean, yeah, we might as well get into it.
Did you just swear off chips, John? I think like our conversation is about this, would start getting your cravings going.
No. I'm disciplined, man. I'm disciplined,
All right, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Cheers.
Cheers.
Discipline, right? Mm-hmm. Discipline.
But I mean, like just because I've like stopped eating chips, that doesn't mean like I don't have opinions.
Yeah, of course.
What I like.
No, of
right?
course not. Of course not.
Yeah, but I've definitely been phasing out the chips. I found one thing like that's really helped is if you don't keep like junk food around your place, you can't eat the junk food.
That is true.
Oh,
the big brain there. That is so true.
Yeah, it actually helps like so much. Or also if you really gotta have like an emergency stash in case you've got the munchies.
Yeah.
Hide it somewhere, like, or keep it out of sight, and then you'll forget about it. Because I actually did that. Like, I had a bag of chips back at my parents' basement, and I kept it just in case I was feeling the munchies, and I just put it in some random closet somewhere, and I like totally forgot about it. Found it like randomly like a year and a half later. I threw it out. By the way.
It's expired. Yeah, so
it was definitely
hide it, make it expired, and then throw it out.
Yeah,
money well spent.
just in case. You never know. Just in case.
No, I get that.
But I mean, the best strategy is still to just not have it around your place at all.
I get that.
That way, if you ever do want to get chips, you have to like actually go outside
or find like a good or healthier substitute.
Yes,
would be nice. Like popcorn. Popcorn's a healthier substitute.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I guess if you get it like without butter, sure.
Oh shit. I get it with like kettle corn, like the sweet stuff.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know anything about eating healthy.
Yeah,
so I might just say a bunch of nonsense.
I have a bag of oranges that I keep around instead of chips now, which is pretty nice.
Oh, nice, good for you.
That's right. Thank you.
Oranges are so much work, though.
They are, but they're good though. Sometimes I find myself. I grab like an orange and I bring it back to my computer desk and then I peel it and I eat it and then it takes maybe 2 minutes to peel and then maybe 10 seconds to eat.
Nice.
And then I got to make 2 trips back to get some more oranges and it'll just take a while. It's not fun at all.
But what about like for you? I know you've got like candy everywhere all the time.
I do.
You've still got Halloween. Sometimes like I go to your place and you've got like Halloween candy that you've got from like half a year ago. And I'm just like, what the heck?
Because, okay, what's the greatest time to get candy? Can you tell me? Well, the greatest time
after Halloween.
Precisely, November 1st. That's when I line up right away after work, in front of London Drugs or Walmart, and you wait, and then you just go in and you grab all the half off, 75% off candy. This is the best time to get it. Because when I was a kid, I never really got to go trick or treating. So all those times, all those years of me, attempting to get those cavities, I missed out on those years. So right now as an adult, I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back what I lost, So I'm just trying to catch up. with
I
everybody
see.
else in the world.
Okay, that kind of makes sense.
And the best part is, as an adult, I can afford to buy the candy that I want. So there's
you don't
no
have to
more,
go trick or treating.
That's right. There's no more
You don't
sun-ripe
you don't have to knock door to door.
sun-ripe raisin.
You can get the candy that you
nobody's
actually
gonna give me
want.
some Raisin Bran. I don't know. That's a cereal, but like nobody's gonna give me some sun-ripe raisins. Nobody's gonna give me some terrible grape candy or some Allens or Allards or unmarked candy or something. Nobody's gonna put
the questionable no-name brand candies.
Nobody's gonna put razor blades in my candy. This is all. I read that in the news a long time ago.
Oh
but
my gosh!
all I have now are the candies that I chose, and
Yeah.
it's the best candy that I want, like Pop
The
Rocks.
premium, top quality candy.
Well, some aren't really premium. Some are just like rockets. Okay, but like rockets, Pop Rocks, wine gums, the Sour Patch Kids. Oh,
Okay, but what do you buy so much?
huh?
Or is it like you have so much and it takes you forever, like an entire year to go through them?
Yeah.
Or you
sometimes
just
it
go
takes-
through them slowly?
Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit like if I ate something savory, I'm like, okay, well, time to treat yourself to something sweet. So let's go to the candy bucket. Let's pick something out, and then let's pick a couple more items. And you bring back to your computer desk, and you just eat it, and then I realize that, or friends come over and they see like a big, like, what kind of friend wouldn't be happy when they come over and then they see just a big bowl of candy sitting there waiting for them to try
It doesn't do anything to me.
Okay, not for you, but people love it. People love seeing candy. It's a good time, right?
Okay.
And then yeah, but then after a while, the reason why it's sitting there is you get really bored of some of the flavors. And there's one particular, I think there's a particular pack, like a Halloween pack, where it's Skittles, sour Skittles, and then a shit ton of Starburst candy. And for me, I think I was really tired of Starburst, so I went in there I'm there for the Skittles. But then the rest is Starburst, so I just leave it into the bowl and just anybody who wants some Starburst.
Hope someone comes and grabs all the Starburst.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Do you ever throw those candies away? Like,
Now remember what I said about it doesn't matter if I don't eat it or I don't play the game. As long as somebody else is able to enjoy it, that's good for me. Same philosophy applies here.
so someone might come over to your place and grab Starbursts that are like many, many months old. I guess they don't really get...
Yeah.
Does candy expire?
Yes, candy expires, John.
Okay.
Candy can get bad.
I don't know. I'm not a big candy guy. I'm more of a chocolate guy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You're a man of culture.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Chocolate is way more cultured than candy.
I just really like the taste more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So just going back, so your goal, your future, and whatever you plan to do, whatever works, like, it's fine if you keep on eating, or it's fine, it's just whatever you want to do for whatever body or health you want, right? What is your plan again? What would you like to do?
I thought we told you. I thought I told you I have no plan.
Oh, no. I thought you said you wanted to lose weight, no?
No. Okay. Look, I mean, I say that I want to do this, but I also have to admit to myself that I don't really have a plan to get to where I said I want to be.
Yeah.
Again, like for me, it's just been like a bunch of very slow but gradual habit changes.
Mm-hmm.
I've also phased out pop mostly in my life.
That's a hard one. That's a real hard one.
I mean,
Didn't we just
had a pop. Okay, we just had. Look, I know we just had Pepsi, but the last time I had Pepsi was maybe last week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's some good phasing out, John.
Like that 6-pack I have has been there forever.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry, there's just so many new goals that are coming to me right now from you.
No. Look, I mean, like,
it's catching me off guard a little bit. No, but I see you.
Okay, occasionally, I
indulge like a cheat day.
Occasionally, I still, feeling the pop, and then so I gotta get myself a little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
I get the mini cans, okay?
The mini cans, that is true.
The mini cans.
The mini cans, the one where you can gulp it in one full swig.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty much like a shot.
Yeah, that's right. Are you still cooking at home mostly, other than that meal that we had?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What are you making? What's your kind of day to day? Do you do meal plan, meal prep?
I don't do any meal prep at the moment. Mm-hmm. For me, I cook noodles most of the time. To be honest, it's just super easy, super fast. You just boil a pot of water, throw some noodles, throw whatever kind of protein you want in it. You're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of proteins do you usually?
I rotate between like beef, pork, lamb, just to get a little variety going.
Right.
Add some beef balls or chicken balls.
Right.
Throw in some cilantro.
Okay. Cilantro's good.
Yeah.
Very nice. What about vegetables?
What's that?
So for those who don't know John, and those who, he might have mentioned it in the previous podcast, John is how do I put this delicately?
An unrefined gentleman.
Vegetables are not his cup of tea.
Vegetables are not friends.
Let's say that. But however, he does indulge in the usual Caesar salad or so, but that is only if it's given to him during a buffet. So you would never catch John dead ordering a specific salad or anything like that.
I actually do get my daily serving of vegetables every day, though.
How?
I just blend it into a smoothie.
Okay. Wow, you really hate it that much, eh?
I'm not a big fan.
Is there a specific vegetable, or is there some type of gateway vegetable that you
Yes,
had?
there is a gateway vegetable.
Okay.
For me, and that's spinach. And I'll tell you why I got into spinach. It's because when I was a kid, I watched Popeye the Sailor Man.
Of course.
And
That's what
how
they
does
always...
how does he become strong? He eats his can of spinach.
Yeah, the
And then
gross ass spinach.
That's right. And I wanted to be just like Popeye the Sailor Man. So I started eating spinach as well. And that was my gateway vegetable.
Yeah.
And it still is my gateway vegetable.
And now you're just
it might be the only vegetable I consume. I'm not
putting it
gonna
in
lie.
your smoothie.
Yeah. Just throwing all the vegetables, blended with some fruits and yogurts. You can't even taste the vegetable. It's great.
Oh man. Yeah, I guess so. I think it's just funny because I never knew that you didn't like vegetables that much until I think we were eating pho one time and you're just looking at your dish or you told the waiter, like, please, like, what is this? What am I looking at here? Why are there so many greens? I thought I said no onions, no green onions and all those things.
Yeah, I'm really not a fan of onions. I just don't like it in any shape, form, or color.
So I have a question.
This is an onion-free house, by the way.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I can feel it. I feel that.
Yeah.
What about garlic? Do you use garlic at all? It uplifts all your meals.
I haven't. I don't think I've tried actually.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I might be okay with garlic.
I think you might, especially if you're just mincing it. It's super tiny.
Yeah.
Recently for me as a single bachelor, I've been investing in meal kits.
Mm-hmm.
So HelloFresh, I did HelloFresh. I'm starting Fresh Prep right now. Mm-hmm. And they deliver meals to you, and then you have to cook it, and you have to clean it, and you cut it, and all that stuff, and you cook it together, and you just cook it under their recipes. And what I realized is that, like, all you need, and I found a common denominator, and it's that if you want food to taste good, all you need is a little thyme, like the herb thyme.
Yep.
Garlic and butter, and then your dish instantly tastes amazing. Just
Okay.
Absolutely amazing.
I thought you were gonna say salt and pepper.
No, oh yeah, and salt and pepper, obviously. Come on, like I'm not a madman, but like
Thyme, garlic, and
butter.
There
you go, and you're good to go. And you
All
just
right.
season it a little butter, season it with a little salt and pepper, and it's like fantastic.
Oh, look at you, Chef Ray.
I know. And speaking of chef, I know, John, you're currently using the dating apps and everything, and you're swiping left, you're swiping right.
How did we get back
talking to some
How did we
people.
get back to dating?
Hey, I'm just saying the audience love John's dating life, and let me tell you right now.
Sure.
Let me tell you right now. But there's one thing that I realized that I've constantly looked at different sort of when we're swiping, right? There's a common thing that everybody loves to talk about, and that's saying that they're a
Foodie.
That's right. They're
Yes.
a foodie. And if you live in Vancouver, you automatically should be a foodie, technically, because Vancouver.
I'm living in a wrong place right now. I need to move to like Texas or something.
So you consider yourself not a foodie then, right?
No, definitely not.
Okay. Would you say that you eat food just for the sustenance?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, shit.
I do.
Okay.
You heard it here, folks.
Never
I
tell-
eat food full of sustenance, mainly for sustenance.
Never say that to any on any date
I know.
whatsoever. Those, because I feel like 95% of the dates out there, they love their food and they
do.
love going to try new things.
It's been an epic struggle. I'm not gonna lie. It's really making my life hard. Every girl out there in Vancouver is a foodie, and I'm just like, yo, I barely know what dim sum is.
Oh my god,
like
uncultured,
so uncultured. Help, guys. And then as a guy, I also have to decide where we go for food too. You know, if I want to take her out on a dinner date, you know how hard that is for me. I can only take them to White Spot for so many times. I'm just kidding. I don't take them to White Spot. No, but a good go-to place is like sushi and ramen.
Yeah, those are always safe.
Actually not ramen. You don't want to have soup splashing around everywhere. Sushi's very safe. Sushi's a very safe choice. Okay. So I am at least cultured in that.
Like, at least you still enjoy these places. Like you enjoy the food there. Right?
I do.
So yeah.
And I always say I'm open to trying out new things as well.
But you're not
I'm not just gonna
crazy about it.
I'm not crazy about it, and I'm not gonna go out by myself to do that.
Right.
And I'm also not gonna invite friends to go out and try a new place. Right. I'll stick with what I know and what I like.
Yeah.
And if someone was ever to be like, "Hey, John, let's go out and check out this place," then I'd be open to that.
Would you ever? Are you okay with eating the exact same thing?
Yes, I am. I could eat the exact same thing every day. That's how I roll. That is how I roll, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Okay, so it's funny because I know I have a colleague who I think also feels the same way. Like she's not an absolute foodie, and she also is okay with eating the same things every day.
And she's from Vancouver.
She's from the UK. Actually, yeah, she's from the UK.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She moved here.
Probably likes bread and beer and
bread.
That's all she needs.
Bread is what, and well, beer. Most people like beer, but bread. She loves bread, and it's really funny. And so it's one of the things that she told me that I thought was super hilarious. I don't know why, but the concept of snack bread. She has snack.
I've never heard of that.
I know, snack bread.
Because I don't like bread at all. It's just super bland.
Yeah, I know. She puts a little butter on it, and then I don't know what happens. That's her snack bread.
Does she just pull it out of her backpack?
I don't know.
I've seen people do that. They keep a loaf of bread in their backpack. They'll pull, and then when they want a little snack, they'll they'll get out the assembly kit. They get out the peanut butter, they get out the butter knife, and then they get out the bread, and they go to work.
And they just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's more power to them. Because that kind of satisfaction, they're at a certain level of satisfaction with so little. I admire that, and I just remember she told me that through IM at work, and I just couldn't stop laughing. I just laughed out loud at my own desk, and it was hilarious. Just the concept of snack bread, it's just a little butter, and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And unfortunately for me, I am a foodie. I enjoy food, different types of food, cool.
Yeah, you are a man of refined taste.
I don't know about refined taste though, but I mean, it's funny because when I was a kid, I was a very picky eater.
Mm-hmm.
So naturally, as a very picky eater, I was also a very skinny boy. So I think all the way up to maybe grade 7 or 8 or so, I was very, very skinny. My mom was very concerned because all I ate was chicken wings and Jell-O. So she would take me
chicken wings and Jell-O.
Yeah, she'd take me to Sizzler's. It's an old buffet place back in the day, and I'd just be like, "Please give me some chicken wings and Jell-O." And that's it. Easy maintenance was good. I think I wasn't a foodie at all. I was kind of like you. I'd be like, "All right, just give me the chicken wings and the Jell-O."
You're like, "Oh, I gotta try the chicken wings with all the different types of flavors and sauces."
Yeah, I don't think I even cared about that. I would just like, give me the savory, okay, and then once I'm done with the savory, give me the sweet.
Sure.
And even the sweet is like the worst kind of trash sweet in the world. It's just powder and water is essentially what it is, right?
Yeah.
and I guess it was great. My mom was I think took me to the doctor, and she's like, "What's wrong with this child?
My kid only eats chicken wings and Jell-O."
Yeah, like what's wrong with this
doctor
child?
help.
Is something wrong? Like I didn't like burgers, I didn't like French fries or pizza or anything until one day I went to this birthday party at an elementary school. The guy's name is Jonathan Potter. I went to Jonathan Potter's birthday party. It was fun. We had we played around. I think it was Star Wars themed or whatever. It was pretty cool. Some Pokemon stuff. And then Mrs. Potter brought out some pizza for our birthday party.
Ooh,
I know. And I was like, "Oh, I've seen this before. I know what pizza is." I didn't like it.
Okay.
I didn't like pizza at the time. It was pepperoni pizza.
Wow, that's the best. Topping.
That's okay. That's up for debate, but but the thing is, I didn't like pizza in general, but at the same time, my mom didn't raise no rude boy. Okay, I'm not a rude guest. All right, so of course I would have to indulge in the pizza to not offend Mrs. Potter, and I remember she pulled out the slice of pizza, and there's like. That fresh pizza where there's just like lines of cheese as you pull out each slice. And
it's a visual spectacle, right?
That's right. We all love that, right? And she gave it to me, and I took a bite, and I'm just dreading it. But then, for some reason, it was fantastic. It was so good. Like it was homemade pizza, and it was just, I don't know, it was the best thing I ever ate.
How old were you when you had that pizza?
I think I was 8 years old.
Okay.
And I think that Mrs. Potter's pizza, opened up my taste buds to a whole new world.
Wow.
Like maybe I feel like, the late bloomers.
That was homemade pizza too,
Homemade pizza. That's right. And ever since then, I came back home to my mom and I was like, wow, I have a third item now, Mom. Pizza. But it has to be Mrs. Potter's pizza. But obviously, I can't go to Mrs. Potter's house every single time I want pizza, right?
No, you can't.
So I had to start to look for alternatives. So I started looking for Pizza Hut. And then, anything that's relatively close. And I start eating that. And then later on, the flavors are kind of, it's like cheese and meat. And I'm like, okay, let's do some chicken wings. Let's do some burgers and stuff. And then I start eating more and more and more things. And I think by the 4th grade, I became this really chubby kid.
So you went from being like a scrawny kid to a chubby kid within a time span of like a year?
Yeah, because of Mrs. Potter's pizza.
Wow.
She got me. She got me good.
That is a life-changing story,
and do you know what? My mom took me to the doctor again.
You remember my kid from a year ago? This is the same kid now.
What happened? What have I done?
Oh man, that doctor must have been like, what? That doctor must have been like, what the heck happened?
That's right. And I guess from then on, grade 4 till now, I've just been on this kind of binge of eating junk, but then also eating some really good stuff, eating some not so great stuff, still doing my McDonald's. And it's just been that kind of journey so far.
Well, I guess one problem you'll never have is not being a foodie or not being foodie enough,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And I think I guess that's a good thing. So what's your favorite food of all time?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Go-to dish.
Well, I think my go-to dish would be different from my favorite food of all time because go-to dish would be like when I think of that, it means like something that I make, I guess.
Oh, really? Tacos?
Probably like just a nice piece of steak. That's probably my favorite.
A good steak.
Yeah.
Okay. Simple, easy.
But I also just love chicken nuggets and fries from McDonald's. I could eat that forever.
That is true.
Well, until I die, anyways.
That is true.
So those two items would probably be my go-to.
One box, right? Not 2.
One box?
One box of chicken nuggets, not 2. For those who don't know, all right, let me tell you this wonderful story about our dear friend John Liu, who is very good with his finances, obviously.
Yeah.
We were on a road trip in Portland, I believe. Is that correct? Please correct me or jump in if I may have skewed some of the facts. Okay, John? All right. And we arrived at a McDonald's, obviously, because of our great taste in food. Even though we have McDonald's over here in Vancouver, we're just, why don't we just go to McDonald's in Portland?
The U.S. McDonald's are so much cheaper.
Yeah, that is true.
So much cheaper.
That is true. Cheaper how? But yes, I like how John says it's cheaper, but yet he takes no advantage of any of the cheapness in the States. Now, there was a deal for, I believe it was like a pick 2 deal, I think. There was a bunch of different items, and you can pick 2, and you pay $5.
What I remember was you get 2 boxes of chicken nuggets for $5.
There was 2 boxes of chicken nuggets.
A box of 10, I believe.
Yes, a box of 20 nuggets for $5.
Total, yes.
Yep, that's correct. And our dear friend John decided to buy 10 nuggets. I think we're in a group of 5 or 6 or something?
Yes.
Yes. So our dear friend John decides, hey, you know what? I'm in with my group of friends. Whatever. I'm going to buy just 10 nuggets for myself. Just one box of nuggets for myself.
Yeah, because I didn't want 20 nuggets.
Yeah, of course.
Because
10 I didn't want, even though I'm with my buddies, they're in the back, could use some extra nuggets.
I may have made a mistake.
Yeah, that's true. But hold on a second. John, how much money did you pay for that one box of 10 chicken nuggets? So instead of $5 for 20, how much did you pay for one box of 10?
I think it was $4.50.
It was $4.69.
It was $4.69. Okay.
That's right. So, because I remember 31 cents, specifically the number 31 cents, because John left 31 cents on the table to not get those extra 10 nuggets.
Yeah. And if anything, I'm being very cheap. Is the lesson here? I'm very, very cheap.
I just didn't understand. Just paid the $4.69 and then the 31 cents just threw it behind you. I will never forget that story, and I don't think we'll ever let you down regarding that one.
At first, I was very resolute in my decision, but looking back, I may have made a mistake here. I think one of our friends was like, "You could have at least given it to the homeless guy outside. Like, if you didn't want to give it to us, give it to the homeless guy." I'm like, "Oh shit, you're right. There was a homeless guy."
That's
right. Man, I feel like an asshole now.
Oh, that's
yeah. Oops, my bad. I mean, if it was to happen again, I would probably get 2 boxes of chicken nuggets.
Yeah, that's right. And I will gladly take that other 10, and then I'll pay you the 31 cents back.
Oh man.
But okay. So if that's the case, wow, chicken nuggets, fries.
Yeah. Fair. So unfortunately, McDonald's is not a great place to go on a date. Unfortunately, for most people. Otherwise, it would make my life a lot easier.
Although I feel that if you did find someone to date and they decide, and you're like, hey, first date McDonald's, and they're like, hell yeah, I'm down for it. Wouldn't that be a keeper?
Oh, yeah, I think so, too.
100%, right? You should try that.
100%. No, I'm never trying that.
No, you should try that.
Might as well. I'm never trying that.
Why not? I mean, you might as well just be honest in the beginning. Right? Just be like, I'm a person who enjoys McDonald's on a first date. Would you be down for that? I mean, I don't think... I
mean, there's also, there's being honest, and there's also, trying at the same time, right?
Trying!
I mean, because, at that point, you're just not even trying.
That's fair. That's fair. This is why I have no dates and I'm single. Everyone.
Have you tried to take someone out to McDonald's on a first date?
I mean, I kind of. I think it would depend on my chat with that person.
Yeah, that's true.
The pre-chat.
If the other person brought up as a joke that McDonald's wouldn't
that be cute?
A good place to go on a date.
Share.
Then I'd go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
If it was brought up as a joke.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, seriously, don't play games with me. I'm serious.
Don't play games right now.
Don't do this to me, girl.
But I think that'd be really cute. You go to McDonald's.
What part about that is cute?
You go to McDonald's.
We get we get her the Happy Meal toy.
It's unorthodox.
I mean, it is unorthodox. Yes.
Exactly. Wouldn't that be cute?
I still don't see. Cute? I mean, being unorthodox doesn't mean being cute.
No, I think it's pretty cute. It's like, what kind of fancy restaurant? No, we actually went to McDonald's and we both enjoyed
look,
it.
if you find a girl who thinks that's cute, that's great.
It's not about the meal, John. It's about the company. You know what I mean? That date.
Well, it's also about the effort that you put in.
Yeah, the effort. How about you go to McDonald's and then you put a lot of effort into other aspects of the date? How's that?
Like what?
Effort doesn't necessarily translate to a better restaurant, right?
Yeah, but it's more like you put in the effort of picking a good place to go, right? You don't have to pick a good place necessarily, but if you're picking McDonald's, that's you put in no effort in it whatsoever.
What if it's McDonald's, but you have a great after McDonald's activity to do, a really nice one? How's that?
I think you would have to start off with the great activity first, then, right?
What if you tell her it's a surprise?
Surprise! We're going to McDonald's. Oh my god!
No, I'm after John. Damn it!
Well, if you take it to McDonald's first, you might not make it to the surprise.
You start the bar low. Okay. You start it real low.
Okay. But again, it's like a very careful balance because if you put it too low, you might not see her. She might just say, "See you later." Like I agree. Like it's okay to like. It's not bad if you set the expectation low.
Yeah.
But again, if it goes below a certain level, like she's gonna peace out.
Well, you never know. You never know. If they do peace out, maybe it's not meant to be. But if they stay, that's when you know you've got one that's perfect for you. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, just put everyone through the McDonald's test, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Like, all right, just tell them, all right, we're gonna go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
McDonald's, and then you go out and I don't know, like a fun activity or do something. Like what matters? What do you prefer more in a date, right? Do you prefer the food part more? Like, which part is more important to you? The food part or the activities part?
The activities part is definitely more important.
Exactly. So,
but again, I feel like you have to start off with like the activity. Then start things off high, and then just be like, oh, okay, yeah, I got nothing else. I want to go to McDonald's.
So you're a sweet and then bitter person. Like you prefer, like, how people say like, oh, would you want to get the bitter first and then the sweet after? Or do you want the sweet first and the bitter after?
Well, for me personally, I am like a bitter first and then sweet after.
Yeah, exactly, John.
But again, in this context, if you start things off bitter, you might not reach the sweet point.
Like I said, if they bail, then it's not a right fit. Then nobody's time is wasted, John.
This is Vancouver, right? Where like 99% of the girls out there are foodies.
Yeah, but there are days where you just want to chill, and
there will be those days. Like there will be a day where that girl does want to just go for McDonald's.
And at least you're not giving them like snack bread. Okay, so like
I mean, hey, like if I get matched with a UK girl, snack bread, just like bring a backpack, start pulling out some peanut butter and jelly. Oh man, they'll be so impressed.
Yeah, exactly. If they were super impressed, then also you think you've got to keep her there.
Okay. Here's the thing that I've been hearing. Apparently, like the ends of like the loaf of the bread, right? The ends. Yes. Apparently, people do not know what to do with the ends.
Oh,
which I always found strange because I'm like, I just eat it.
I just eat it too.
It's my favorite part of the bread.
Oh, it's your favorite part?
Yeah.
It's usually the dud part of the bread.
It's my favorite part, honestly.
I usually eat like all the best parts in the middle, the meat, and then at the end, like if it hasn't expired already, and usually it has, I'm just like, okay. But if it hasn't expired already, I'll just spread some stuff and I'll eat it. It's okay. It's not like the best part. It's the best part for you?
It's the best part for me, but I'm already saying that as like I'm pretty meh about bread in general.
Okay.
But for me, like that's usually the highlight.
Because normally people hate crust.
Yeah.
And that is the crustiest bread.
I guess I like the crust. That's why.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
See, that's
I like the texture of the crust. I'm a crust kind of guy.
Oh, you are.
I am.
Wow, what a crust connoisseur.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. I'll let you know which bread has the best crust.
Yeah, see, and if you bring these up during a date, my gosh.
I mean, it might work with the snack bread.
Okay, she's in a long-term relationship, so that's not going to work out.
But I mean, like there's going to be other snack breads.
Are there
snack breaders out there?
Since there's 99% of the people out there are foodies.
Oh well, every now and then you'll get someone from the UK. I'm sure.
All the people you've dated so far, were they all foodies or were there?
Probably. I couldn't think of one person that was like I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were all foodies up to an extent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So nobody you can potentially nobody that's safe enough to bring them to McDonald's on a first date then, eh?
Probably not.
That's a shame. That's really a shame. I don't know. I've always had some great times at McDonald's. McDonald's has always been there for me.
Yeah.
McDonald's probably been there for everybody at some point in their life.
I think so.
So why not just celebrate that and just, have a good time? Like I said, it's all about the company. And you can put the Alfred elsewhere. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, John?
All right, well, you can take a girl to McDonald's.
Yeah, see, you can let me know. This is why I'm single and I have 0 dates. And John...
Because I'm actually trying out here, okay?
John's been trying.
Look, I'm not a foodie. I need all the help I can get already, okay? I ain't about to start with, McDonald's shit,
Okay, for those 2 to 3 listeners out there...
I don't like vegetables. I'm not a foodie. I am in trouble.
Okay, for those 2...
I am in trouble.
Again, those 2 to 3 listeners out there who listen to this episode... Is it a huge first date faux pas if someone were to take you on a date to go to McDonald's? But they do promise something great afterwards. And I'm not talking about sex. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like something like wholesome, like a nice activity, you know, that's non-sexual.
Can you even think of a nice activity that can make up for having taken her to McDonald's?
Yeah, it's tons of things.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Like obviously it depends on the person, right? It depends on the person, but
right.
You know, if a person enjoys the activity more, then I think the food, I don't know, sometimes I think that yes, food is great and food is awesome, but if you're going on a first date, it's kind of nice to just get to know. You're there to get to know each other. You're not there for that restaurant, right?
Yeah.
You're there to get to know each other, and then the activity, you're spending time with each other. I think those are the priorities of the day.
But that's why you would take her to like a nice coffee place or something.
Oh, a coffee place? Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, just like some like a setting that's
like
a little nicer.
Like the McCafe.
Just like some place with like a nicer kind of.
Oh snap! I happen to have the free coffee from my stamps.
Yeah, $1 coffee. $1 coffee.
You want to go to the?
Don't worry, I'm paying. I'm buying. Don't worry, I'm buying.
Don't worry, I got you.
I got this, girl. I got you. Holy shit, man! The McCafe.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
This is why I'm single. Everybody,
Holy shit,
this is why
man.
I have 0 dates.
Yeah. Look, I mean, see, the thing is, like, I have to like take them to like, if we're going on a dinner date, it has to be like a not trashy place, right? Because after that, it's all downhill. Like once she finds out I'm like, you know, like uncultured in like the food department.
She's gonna find out sooner or later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Then why not just do it?
Whatever. Just go to McDonald's. Why not just go to McDonald's and get it over with?
On the first date.
No, I mean, because like at least I have a chance, right? If I take her to some place that's like, I don't know, like not a shit show.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I have a chance.
Do you have a go-to place to take somebody on a date?
Well, it used to be Mexicali before before they turned that place into a condo. So I've been struggling a little.
Chipotle next time.
Taco Bell.
Because of your love for tacos and your love for all things from Mexico. Which is what I'm saying, John. Damn it.
It depends where they're located, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because, you know, I try to find a place that's like kind of close to them so they don't have to go too far. But yeah, for me, like a go-to kind of place is, well, usually it's like coffee or bubble tea.
Okay.
If you want to go for food, and it would be sushi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sushi, everybody likes sushi. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and if all else fails, Cactus Club has really nice bellinis.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I heard the Creole chicken at Cactus Club is really good. I don't know if you've ever had it. I've never had it. But
I haven't had it.
Okay. But somebody told me this morning that the Creole chicken was very good in Cactus Club. And I didn't even know they had that type of thing.
I didn't know either.
But
I'm too uncultured.
Somebody also told me, that person lives in China right now, and they told me that they believe food in Vancouver is better than Hong Kong. And I thought, wow, that's a hot take right there. That's controversial.
Okay, I haven't been to Hong Kong, so I don't have an opinion on that.
Man, the food in Hong Kong is great.
I know like the food in Vancouver is generally very good.
It is very good.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that I use as part of my work in terms of recruitment.
I see. Yeah. Come for the good McDonald's.
Come for
the good tasting McDonald's that we have here.
I mean, man, the Hong Kong's McDonald's is actually way better than ours because they come with, you know, there's
shit, man. I gotta go to Hong Kong.
Baked barbecue pork rice.
Yeah, nice.
There's other rice dishes. It's so good. It's so amazing, and the toys are better too. Just everything is better, and yet some people think that Vancouver, just the food in general, is better than Hong Kong, which I think is crazy. It's crazy.
Well, hard to say.
Yeah. So, okay. So I'm glad that, so you have go-to places.
I have a couple go-to places, but yeah, it's usually like a struggle for me, especially like after I've gone to my go-to place, and I'm like, what's plan B? Oh, shoot.
This is where you take them for the activity that you want to do, right?
Yeah, except it's like coronavirus time, so
yeah,
and it's also winter, so the activity part is kind of like a no-go at the moment.
Video games, I don't know.
Yeah, Super Smash?
Yeah.
No, you'd be like, Smash? And I'm like, no, Super Smash, I meant Super Smash.
Super Smash Brothers.
Clarify.
Please. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, get your mind out of the gutter, woman.
Okay, no, I'm glad that I love also that pretty much everything that we've been talking about on this podcast and all these things that we've talked about on podcasts can all bring back to just our wonderful dating lives as single bachelors. And I think that's what the people want, John.
Sure.
That is what the people want. The people want to know your dating story and get a progress.
I mean, when are you going to go on dates so you can get some dating stories going too? Because right now it's all me, man.
Like I said, I have made the decision that I will actively look soon.
I'm like, when did you make this decision?
I know.
Wait, you haven't. Fuck out of here.
No, I actually have. I've decided, you know what? I think it's time. I think I saw a bunch of different movies, and it's just a really, I don't know. And
you realize that we need some content here at Average Asian Boys.
Yeah, there's.
You can't have John holding the fort every time, you know.
Right, and there's a little bit of sadness after 40 where people are just like,
okay, you're not even close to 40 yet. Come on now, you're not even close to 40.
No, I guess I'm not close to 40 yet. No, obviously not, but I'm just saying that, my goodness, sometimes time goes by quickly, and who knows how many years this virus will take us out for, right? So might as well just start getting into things right now, you know?
Really, right now?
Yep, I decided I just need to take some time, get my lighting set up, take some photos, which I hate.
Oh, okay, that's fair. What do you mean you hate? You take photos of yourself all the time. You have
because they're all troll photos, John. They're all like silly videos.
Okay, you only really need like 1 or 2 serious photos. like most of my photos are like just troll photos too.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
One of the people's one of like my most liked photos on my dating profile is the one with us two.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Singing karaoke.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm by the way, I'm very honored that I got to be part of your dating profile.
Yeah, it's one of my best photos.
Oh you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I'd like to think. So if you ever, if a date never works out, you know, between if there's a date that doesn't work out, what you should do is you should be like, hey, are you interested in dating the guy beside me in that photo? And that's when you give them my Instagram, and then we'll figure things out afterwards.
Yeah.
But I think part of my issue is I'm just lazy. So
yeah, setting up a dating profile is definitely the most annoying part.
Right?
Yeah. But I mean, it's like once you do it, you don't have to do it again.
That is true.
Hopefully.
You know what? I think I'll try.
I think also it's like if you really take the time to think about what to write on your profile.
I hate that too.
You're also taking the time to think about what kind of girls that you want to attract.
Oh, gosh.
Which is like, you know, something for me personally, I hadn't thought that much about until I had to sit myself down to write a dating profile.
Right, yeah.
Because, you know, for me, like, you know, guy monkey brain, not really thinking that much. It's just like, she hot? You know, I was like, that's it. That's good.
Oh, gosh.
But yeah, once you're like actually writing a dating profile for yourself, you're really thinking about how you want to represent yourself and what kind of girls out there you want to attract.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'll take this journey. If anything, for podcast content.
I'm okay with that.
I'm ready for that. I think I'm ready, you know, because I always
I better not see you next week where you'll be like, I quit. I've deleted all my I've
already done that. It's already been deleted. So now I think I'm ready to go back in there. And I was thinking before, maybe I should, work towards looking a little better. Maybe pump some iron a little bit. Maybe have a little
get back on that exercise bike.
Yeah,
and
that's
gave
right.
away.
Then I realized
you've been doing Ring Fit, right?
Oh yeah, I do that like once every maybe 3 months or so.
What?
So yeah, that's what it is at the moment.
Okay, all right.
But no, I am trying to get back into that routine. But just the idea, the concept of exercising, I much rather put it into an activity like how I used to go on hikes and stuff, those long camping trip hikes or dancing. You know, so I'm trying to figure it that way.
Okay, you bailed on. We took dance class together, and you bailed on me. Okay,
I did.
It was a 6 week.
That is true.
It was 8 weeks. You made it to week 2. And you were gone.
And the worst part is I actually paid for all those classes.
Yeah, what the heck? You want to talk about financial responsibility?
That's true. Oh, I completely forgot
about that. You paid for 8 weeks of class and you went to 2 of them.
I blocked out my memories for all of them.
I thought you liked going to that class.
I did like going to that class.
I thought you had fun.
I did. I made some friends there too.
Did you?
I knew them on like a first name basis and everything from those 2 classes.
Really?
Yeah. And then I just bailed. I don't know why.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Life's hard. Dating, dancing, commitments, it's hard. It's difficult.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's all about the baby steps, especially when it comes to fitness activities, because I am definitely still taking the baby steps as well.
Yeah.
For me, I started biking a lot during the pandemic, right?
Right.
But also, I think a few years ago, I also started working out, and I remember I was trying to do a pull-up on a pull-up bar.
I have footage of you doing pull-ups.
Yeah, and I couldn't do a single pull-up because I was too weak, and then so I just slowly worked on being able to do one pull-up, and then that one pull-up became 2 pull-ups.
Yeah,
and eventually I was able to do 10 pull-ups.
Growth. And then I remember when we were in Las Vegas, you were just doing pull-ups at that sporting goods store, and I was very impressed. I was like, "Wow, John, that's impressive."
Yeah, so a year ago before that, I couldn't do a single pull-up. So, it's all baby steps.
Yeah. So how about this? How about next time, don't bring your date to a nice restaurant. Take them to McDonald's, and then
I am not doing that.
Perform some pull-ups.
At the McCafe.
At the McCafe. And that will balance out.
I am not doing that.
And if you're talking about effort, I mean, can't get any more effort than that. I mean, look at all those pull-ups you're doing. All right?
You can do that.
I can't.
You try that.
I actually can't do one pull. I don't think I can do one single
you can bring
pull.
them to McDonald's.
Yeah, I can bring them to McDonald's. You know what? I will. Once I get everything set up, John, you're on. Once I get everything set up, I will prove you wrong, and I will bring my first date to a McDonald's.
All right, it's on. You heard it here first on Average Asian Boys podcast.
Yeah,
my man Ray is gonna take a girl to McDonald's.
Oh gosh,
on the first date.
What am I doing? What have I got myself into?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? And then you're gonna be like, I swear I'm a foodie. I swear. But I just think it would be really nice.
I'm a foodie.
If we went to McDonald's on our first date.
I'm a foodie. I swear I'm a foodie. But those apple pies at McDonald's are so good.
Let me tell you, I'm a real foodie, and I've tasted all the apple pies out there.
Yeah.
Do you know where they make the best apple pies?
McDonald's. Freaking McDonald's.
And if you want to sound like an expert, you got to say
little
specifically at this location.
Yeah, that's right.
Specifically at
the crust is a little better. Trust me, I know a crust connoisseur. So I've got all that fun. You know what? Let's do it. Let's dive into dating for podcast content. I'm always all for that.
All right. Well, I'm really looking forward to hearing about your experience if and when this does happen.
No
we might be waiting for a while.
You will be probably waiting for it. Next week, I'll probably act like nothing happened. And just be like, John, what's your...
And the next year, it'll be like nothing happened.
Deepest fears. Yeah. Get the fuck out. All right, everybody. Well, we are coming up already on the hour. So thank you.
I feel like we didn't actually talk about our shake that much. It was just McDonald's. We just talked about how much we love McDonald's, which is great. I guess that's all you need to hear.
That's really all you need to hear.
That tells you everything.
Again,
honestly,
it's not sponsored by McDonald's in any way at all. If you want to write in and let us know what are some good diets or whether or not taking something out on a first date at McDonald's, is it a faux pas or not, please write in. Please tell us. And we'd be happy to answer it on the show. Email us at aaboyspodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, or if you do have experience taking a girl out to McDonald's on your very first date, we'd love to hear about it.
That's true.
You can also please share that story with us.
Give us your success stories.
And then my boy Ray here can pick up some pro tips.
I'm pretty sure what they'll say is that I took my date to McDonald's and now we're married. So, pretty sure those are the answers we're going to get.
Wow, really? Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. Pretty sure. And then we tied the knot.
Yeah, at McDonald's.
Right away. Yeah, at McDonald's.
The Ronald McDonald Playhouse.
The Hamburglers there. That purple dude. I don't know what, that gumdrop guy is there too. And it'll be a lot of fun. And I tell you, there's some good stories out there.
Yeah, so stay tuned. You never know which episode it's going to come up in, of the Average Asian Boys.
That's right. Okay, well, have a good one, everybody.
And thanks for tuning in, everyone. See you later.
Bye.